Hi, and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to edit the apartment list inside Locator IDX. Before I do that, let me give you a quick recap. In the previous videos, we captured a new lead, Jane Doe, from the online form. She used the live search to save 3 properties to her apartment list. From there, the locator used the back-end tools to add more properties to the list using the search criteria that came from the live search, along with additional criteria entered by the locator. That result was we added 3 more properties to the list. You can see that there are 6 properties saved to this list. There are 2 ways for you to edit the apartment list depending upon how you prefer to work. You can edit it from the primary list view, or you can use Edit Notes, which gives you a more simplified spreadsheet style layout for faster data entry. Let's start with the primary apartment list view. Here are all of the saved properties. You can see that there are 6 saved on the list, and they're organized in a format that looks very similar to the client-facing apartment list. The properties are listed alphabetically, and you can see the property information, the website, who added each property, whether it was the contact or the locator. And you can also click here to open the entire full listing and see all of the information about this property. When a floor plan is selected from either the live search or the locator search, the bedroom, bathroom, square footage, and rent currently in IDX is added to the apartment list automatically. But in real life, some locators will confirm the pricing and availability either directly from the website or by calling the property to check availability for the client's actual move date. If you want to override the rent and square footage showing on the apartment list, you can simply enter the updated information directly into the list and it updates instantly. Now you can see the updated square footage and rent right here on the list. You can also write notes for each property to your client. And as you move through the list, each of your entries are automatically saved. You can quickly navigate through each property, making changes where needed. If you need to remove a property from the list, you can delete it here, and when you do, it is removed instantly from both your version of the apartment list and the client's version as well. Next, let's look at the Edit Notes section. You can either go directly to here for Edit Notes, or you can go back to the contact detail and go to Edit Notes from there as well. Let's just go to Edit Notes from here. Again, you can see there's 6 properties saved on the list. You can search by property name or any of the other information. If your list is long, if you've got 20 or 30 and you want to search by name, you can do that here. As you can see, this view gives you similar information, but in a more scaled back format. It's designed for locators who prefer a simpler spreadsheet style layout when they are entering notes or making updates across multiple properties. You can quickly move through each of the properties, making your edits as needed. You can see the notes that you've already written. This is the note that I wrote on the previous view. Also, when your client writes feedback, you'll be able to quickly read their feedback from here. It's easier to make changes without as much visual detail on the screen. You can also delete properties from here as well by just clicking the Delete Selected button. So as you can see, both views let you manage the apartment list. It just comes down to which layout you prefer. Now let's take a look at the client-facing apartment lists. We have 3 options to choose from. This is the classic list, which is a straightforward and very familiar layout. It's mobile friendly and it shows the property information, rent, square footage, whether that data came from Locator IDX or from the values that you entered manually, and any notes that you added to the client. Here's the note that we wrote for this property. The client can also write notes back to you, which then you can view from your back end. The system will notify you when new notes have been written by your client, which makes the list more collaborative and keeps communication connected to the actual properties. To open the full list property listing, the client just clicks here and the drawer opens with the complete apartment listing, just like it does on your view. Of course, on the client view, the commission rate is never displayed. The second option is the comparison list, which makes it easier to compare properties side by side. They're still able to see your notes and able to write notes back to you. The third list is the interactive list, which gives clients a more dynamic experience as they review their options. We like giving apartment locators different options for how their apartment lists are organized, depending upon your preferred design, layout, and how you like to work with your clients. So that is how you edit the apartment list inside Locator IDX. I hope this video was helpful, and please watch the next video in the series.